guys, welcome back to our channel. So if you are new here, which probably many of you are, my name is Shelly, my husband's name is Chris. He's not here right now. I am currently 26 weeks pregnant with our very first baby boy, and we are so excited. And I'm really excited to film this video for you. As you can tell, I'm gonna be talking all about baby names that we love, baby names that we're not choosing. And then I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hint as to the name that we chose at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned. But let's talk about baby names really quickly. I feel like baby names are something us girls, well, maybe not even just girls, but I know my friends and I, for some reason, we're just obsessed with from a really early age. I don't know if it's because we play house and we always change our names, but I know that we all have an ongoing list of names in our phone. It's something that's constantly on our mind. And then you get pregnant and you get to the point where you actually have to name a human being and you're like, I don't wanna mess this up. He's gonna be stuck with this name for the rest of his life. So it's just a lot of pressure, it's a lot of stress, but it is really fun. It does get a little bit trickier when you have a partner because names that you love or they love aren't guaranteed to be loved by the other person. So it does get a little bit tricky, but it is really fun. So today I'm just gonna go through a list of names that we genuinely considered for our baby, and I'm gonna talk to you about maybe why we're not using them or maybe why we might keep them for the future. So when it comes to names, I know a lot of people have different preferences. Some people love names that have a strong, solid meaning. Some people love to name their kids after people, which I think is lovely. Some people like really classic names. Some people like really unique names. I get it. For us specifically, we just kind of like names that are a little bit unique, not like crazy unique, and that just kind of fit our vibe. That's the only really way I can explain it. And I'm sure as you hear some of these names, you'll kind of start to pick up on certain names that we like and the vibe that we're going for. So I did want to throw that out there. We just personally don't really care about the meaning of a name or naming them after somebody. It's just not something that is a priority for us. So another thing that's been really tricky about naming is I am a teacher. If you didn't know that, I have a teaching YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. That's kind of where I started on YouTube. Anyway, it's hard when you're a teacher because you have a lot of students who have names who then you make associations with. So when you're trying to think of names or people are suggesting names, you're like, nope, heck no. So it just makes it even harder. Also, you know a lot of the trends that are happening right now. You see a lot of the names that are getting kind of pushed through, and I don't wanna have a kid that has like the same name as 14 other kids in his classroom. Like my husband is a Chris, my brother's also Chris. Great name, love the name. However, back then there was like 400 Chris's. So it's just something else for us to consider when we're picking our name. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna start going through this list of names. I have 6 girl names and 6 boy names. There was a boy name on here that I didn't want to share because if we have a second son, this will most likely be his name, but I figured screw it. If we have a girl, you guys would have never known, and if we have a boy, maybe you'll just know ahead of time, whatever. The girl name that we do have picked out if we have a girl, I did not include, which kind of just contradicts everything I said about the boy name, but I don't know why, I don't want to share it. That's another thing, you get kind of protective of names, which is so silly. I'm not like a celebrity or anything, and there's no reason I need to keep the names a secret. You just get protective of names that you like because you don't want there to be 400,000 of them. It's so weird. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna share it with you, and I'm sorry. The very first name that I have on my girl list is a name that I love. Chris is not 100% sold on it, but the name is Liv. Not Olivia, just Liv. I love it. I love how short it is. I love short 1-syllable names. It's just, I am attracted to them. I think it's a beautiful name. I think she'd be so cute as like a Liv or Livy when she's little, and then she can grow into the name Liv. You don't hear it a lot. I love that name. This second name was like probably my favorite girl name for a really long time. Chris likes it. He doesn't love it. My mom does not like this name, which is probably a big factor. Once you get pregnant, you'll see that people give you their 2 cents, which is why we kept our name secret from our family for a while. It's out now, but anyway, this girl name is Wesley. Generally, it is a boy name. I love boy names for girls. I love the vibe. I have never met a girl named Wesley. I just think it's so cute. You could call her Wes. You could spell it differently. I just think it's so cute. Wesley Coates. Oh God, oh. That still may be in the running, to be honest with you. I just love it. And again, it's not something that you hear a lot, and I've never had a student named Wesley, girl or boy for that matter. I have heard it for a boy, but I've just never heard it for a girl, and I think it's so cute. Speaking of boy names for girls, this next name is generally a boy name. I think it's definitely been used for girls, and I have had students named this, and the name is Hayden. I love that for a girl, like Hayden Panettiere. She's a girl, she's famous, you know. It's just not as common for a girl, which is probably why I love it. I really like the name Haley, but we have family friends named that and I just couldn't use it. So Hayden was a good like alternative. Again, it's just something that Chris can't get on board with, so fine. And if your names are any of these, please don't take offense. They're on my list because I love them. There's just reasons why we had to veto them. Is it just me or is veto starting to sound like a good name? Any Friends fans? No? Sorry. Anyway. So Hayden is the third name that we have on our girl list. This fourth name, I can't even remember where I heard it. It kind of goes with Liv, that same sort of vibe. But I heard it and I was like, oh, that's cute, that's a good name. And it's Levi, L-E-V-Y, not L-E-V-I, because that would be Levi, and we have good friends with a kid named Levi. But I think Levi is so cute. Chris hates this name, so I think it's so precious. Again, you never hear it. I have no idea what it means, but it is so cute. Levi Coates. Oh God, oh, names are so fun. Yeah, there's nothing really else to say about that name other than it's so cute. Okay, so this fifth name, Chris and I both actually really loved. Chris loved this name. We just have family members that ended up having a girl way before us, and this is her name, so we can't really use it. I mean, we could, but we're not going to. It also is kind of climbing the ladder in popularity, I think. I don't know, but it's so cute. It is technically gender neutral, I guess, and that's Kennedy. Oh, I just love that name, Kennedy Coates. I love when a name has like the same consonant in the beginning name and in the last name, which I know some people can't stand. I love it. My husband's name is Chris Coates. Ugh, I just love that hard C sound. I think it's great. So Kennedy Coates, I love that name. Chris is also a really big history buff, so President Kennedy, he was like, oh yes, he loved the name Reagan because of Ronald Reagan, and I'm like, nah, it's just not my vibe. But he did love that name a lot. We're just not gonna go with it. And the last name I have for girls, I have heard a little bit more recently now. I wouldn't say it's popular by any means. Chris can't stand it. I love it, which is a theme you're going to see here. And that name is Tatum for a girl, like Channing Tatum, which is the association that Chris immediately makes. So he's like, But I'm like, come on, it is so cute. Tatum for a girl. You can call her Tay. Ugh, I just think it's precious. Tatum. But again, my husband doesn't like it. So those are the list of girls' names that I have. I have a list of like 15 names that I love, but for the sake of this not being a 45-minute video, I just tried to narrow it down to 6. So those are the girl names. Let me know which ones you like down below. Also, let me know what names you like down below. I'm so curious. Okay, so that brings us straight on over into the little boy names. For some reason, boy names are so much easier for me than girl names. I feel like people either gravitate towards one or the other. I low-key did want a boy. I didn't want to say it out loud, but I did really want a little boy. And then we found out that he was a little boy, and so we're very, very excited. And our son's name, we've had picked out probably for a few years now. I will give you a clue at the end. But these are also names that we considered. I have 6 names on here, and again, one of these names will most likely be the name of our second son, so I will let you know when we get there. But okay, here we go. It's so weird because unlike the girl names, Chris and I both really like these names, most of them. There's just one that we like better. So, okay, this first name, it is growing in popularity a little bit because Joanna Gaines named her baby this, but it's so cute, and it's Crewe, C-R-E-W or K-R-E-W, whatever. Crewe Coates. Again, that hard C. Oh, I love it. So cute. Chris really liked it. It kind of grew on him after a little while. It was still in the running, but again, we just like the name that we chose better. But Crewe is such a good name. Again, it's so cute when he's younger, and then he can grow into it. Love it. Okay, this second name is so funny because when I mentioned it, I thought Chris was gonna hate it, and he was like, I love that name. which he might try to convince me for a second one to use this name, but I don't know. And that's Bode, B-O-D-H-I. I think it is the cutest name, Bode. Like, it's so good. And it just kind of fits our vibe. It could be in the running. It is really, really cute. And I've never had a student named Bode, so that's good. I say this now and watch in like 10 years, I'm gonna watch this video and be like, all those names are my entire class right now. Okay, so this third name has been on my list for a really, really long time. I'm obsessed with this name. It just does not flow with our last name, which makes me really, really sad. But the name is Knight. So cute. Again, it's that one syllable. Super cute. My maiden name was Newton, Knight Newton. I just think that's so cute. You never hear kids named this, K-N-I-G-H-T. I just think it is so stinking precious. Knight, and it's a strong name. So good. I've kind of been like planting the seed in my sister-in-law's brain because her last name now is Newton. I'm like, what about Knight when you guys get pregnant? But I don't think it's sticking, whatever. So this fourth name, I don't know where it came from. I think actually Chris brought it to my attention. I could be wrong, but it was on my list and I was like, oh, I haven't thought about that one in a while. Really cute. And that is Renner, R-E-N-N-E-R. You can go by Ren for short. I don't know why I like this name, I just do. I think it's really cute and it is unique, Renner. I think the reason, oh, this is gonna sound so bad, but to me it kind of sounds more like a dog name. I don't know why, I'm so sorry if that's your name. That's not meant to be offensive, I promise. Because maybe it sounds like Runner, I don't know, but I love the name. I think it's a good, strong name. It's just not one that I loved enough to name my kid this, so it's on the list. Okay, and the second to last name is the name Holden. I love this name. Again, there's no particular reason why we didn't choose it. Of course, if you have read Catcher in the Rye, it is the main character's name. I love a good literary character, especially one with a name that's not very common. I mean, Holden is common-ish, like you hear it. It's not super weird, super out there. And that's what I mean. Like, we like names that are unique, but you don't hear every single day. So Holden is a really good name. Love that name. All right, so the last boy name that I have for you is one that we love. This was like neck and neck with the name that we chose. I love this name. I haven't heard it that much, and it's the name Walker. I love that name, Walker Coates. So cute. It's just a strong name. Again, I like names that fit when they're little and then they can grow with, and I just think Walker is so cute when he's young, teenager, an adult. It's a strong name. I love it so much. If we have a second boy, that will most likely be his name. I say that now, but who really knows? At this point in time, that would be his name, but we have ways to go. So let me know down below, what was your favorite girl name? What was your favorite boy name? What names do you love? I love talking about names. It's so much fun. Okay, so then here's your hint for our baby boy name. And you probably could have figured this out when you were watching this video. His name starts with a C. That's your clue. Our last name is Coates. His first name starts with a C because I mentioned I love that same first letter of the first name, first letter of the last name, the hard C's together. I just love it. So we found a name that starts with C that we just absolutely love. So if you have a guess, leave it down below. I'm not gonna tell you if you're right or wrong. I haven't decided if we're gonna reveal his name before he's born or after he's born, but either way, you guys will know. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you find out once he is born what his name is. All right, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, we just started this channel not long ago, but we do have some other videos on our channel. We just started decorating the nursery, so hey, it's where I'm sitting right now. If you're interested in seeing those videos, go check them out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on your way out. We would love to have you. This was really fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.